Right, this one's just going to be a settings video because someone in the comments asked on the last video, and I know that a setup guide could be quite helpful to a lot of people, so I'll get straight into it. For my gameplay, I left this all the same. I wouldn't touch this if I were you unless there's anything important that you have to. I think a lot of people just leave that. Camera, so field of view I have is 110, a lot of people go for 109, I don't really feel the difference, but I go 110 because it's wider. Distance 270, you should be fine if you go between 250 and 280, 290 is a push. A lot of people just go for 270. Height 90 or 100. I go 100 because I use a lower angle, which I use -3. You can use -5. I did use -5 and 90. But what angle you want to be between -5 and -3. You don't really want to go any more either way on that one. Stiffness, I use 0.35 because I like how my camera moves on a lower stiffness. I don't like my game feeling too slow and sluggish. A lot of people use a higher one. I like it at 0.35. Swivel speed, it's the same. I don't want my game feeling slow. A lot of people, I think, use a higher one. It basically it's about how fast your camera moves when you're looking at the ball in the air or using your right analog stick if you play a controller. Yeah, I just don't want my game feeling slow. Same with transition speed. It's just wasted time, you know. I have it quite high. A lot of people like Zen and a lot of pros use really low. For me, it doesn't feel comfortable. It makes us feel slow on the field, so I like using it quite high. With demo, if you're going higher, it's gonna take longer for you to see where you're gonna spawn. It's not helpful at all. Swivel, I have it off. I think a lot of people have it on. I'm just used to it. I must have done it by accident. I don't really know, but I'll have mine off. Controls, sensitivity, I did have 1.5, but I lowered it a bit because my controller started feeling looser on the analog stick, so I felt a bit fast. Dead zone 0.08 mine. You can go 0.07. I think them two are the main ones. You shouldn't feel anything wrong if you go them two. I don't think there'd be any worries with your controller. Dodge dead zone as well. This one's quite important because you don't want to be accidentally flipping all the time. I have it at 0.80. A lot of pros have the same, so I just stuck with it. Bindings, I've got pretty much default. My boost is still circle, it's not R1. My arrows, I've got arrow left on my L1 and arrow right on my R1. So my scoreboard is pressed on my right analog stick, and my left analog stick's my rear view. And I think that's everything that changed. Everything else should be default. Interface scale, I don't like it too big because it hurts my eyes, so I have it at 72. Could go 75, just that's personal preference. Display scale's the same, personal preference. Nameplate is important if you're playing ones. You don't want to you want to be able to see your teammate's nameplate behind the ball so that they're not hiding. If you go 140, you should be alright. Anything above that, you should be fine. I'll go 160 because I don't like it too big, but I want to see my opponent because I've been playing a bit of ones. Video, everything should be off, and everything else should be as low as possible. You don't want to waste performance on having your game look a bit better. Frames, have as you recommended or uncapped. I personally have recommended. It just feels smoother when I'm playing. Audio, personal preference. I have mine quite low. I don't want to blast my eardrums. Yeah, everything else, music off, crowd off. You don't want this on. It's just distracting. Chat, again, doesn't matter. Quick chats, have whatever you want, and that's extras. So that's everything. So yeah, that's my settings. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If it was helpful, please comment. I post ones and gameplay videos and montages, so if you want to go have a look, please do. And that's everything. Thanks for watching.